You guys want to tell me how many winning sequences are possible? Let's say this is the winning sequence. You got an 11, 52, 37, 4, 19. Do we care about the order of this? No. How many sequences of this do we have? One. Good. One. The probability that you win that lottery is 1 over what? 8,259,888. What's the odds for winning? The odds for winning, ladies and gentlemen, there's one winning sequence to what? 8,259,887 losing sequences. So this is why you care about combinations and permutations, is because it helps you answer probability questions. And people actually do use this to compute the probability of winning a lottery. Do you ever see that when the lottery has a big sort of what? A pot of money? What do you guys see in the news? They got some mathematician quoted computing the probability of what? Of winning. Is that true? Do you guys notice that? Anybody ever notice that? Or is it just, again, I'm the only one who's alive? Am I the only one alive here? Does anybody notice that that's what they, when there's like 60 million, they always put this stuff as it has an article in the paper? Probability of winning is 1 over 8 million, yada, yada. Anybody ever notice this? In fact, let's note something. Let's note. What is this approximated? What is this probability? What do you guys get? Point? How many zeros? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then? What's that? Okay. Is that value closer to 0 or closer to 1? What's it closer to? Okay, it's closer to 0. What does that mean about the event of winning? It's not likely, but still possible. Yeah, but aren't you still going to buy a ticket? I'll tell you what, I can compute these probabilities. You know what? When the pot is pretty big, what am I still doing? I'm buying tickets. Because this probability is not exactly 0. It's still possible, it's not likely. Now, let's put this in perspective for you. You guys okay with this? See what I'm talking about? Anybody have any questions on this part? Yes. The 65C5. That is the total number of sequences possible from a pool of 65 numbers when you need 5, when you don't care about the order. Okay, you guys ready? I'm going to give an exercise to you. What's the probability of being struck by lightning? Huh? Struck by lightning. I think it's in your book somewhere. It's something like this. It's a relative frequency, meaning that you can only keep track of how many people last year were struck by lightning. And it's something like, oh, what was it? Anybody know what it is in the book? Something like 700,000 Americans are struck by lightning out of 280 what? Million Americans, or 285, doesn't matter. But what is this relative frequency? What do you guys compute? You know, if I cancel my zeros here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's about 7. That's approximately 7 over, what? 2800. What is that going to be approximately? 0 point what? 0025? What do you guys notice about the relationship here? You are more likely to what? Get struck by lightning than you are to win this what? Lottery. So that's why when you see in the article, it goes, oh, guess what? You're more likely to be struck by lightning than actually win this lottery. You guys know that? This is what it is. You guys are, no, you're getting knowledge here. You say, well, I don't care, it's not going to help me when I go shopping later. Well, it may. How about this? Gabby. See if you guys are, what's the probability of being struck by lightning twice? That's assuming you're not powder. What does that mean? The events are independent. You're not powder who somehow, right? Somehow he has this whatever in him that he gets struck by lightning. No, you're not powder. Okay? The probability of being struck by lightning twice. It's going to be 0.0025 times 0.0025. These events are being, it's independent, is what we're saying. What is 0.025 raised to the second power? What is this approximately? 0.12345 zeros, and then what? 65. Let me ask you this question here. What's more likely? When you further read the article, what it's going to tell you then, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? You are more likely to be struck by lightning how? Twice than it is to win this lottery. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? You ever read that and see that? And they say, oh, guess what? You're more likely to be struck by lightning twice than to win that lottery. This is the computation that they use to compare. Okay, you guys okay with this? All right, let me ask you this question here. Even better. Even better. If you're a lady, what do you guys look for in a what? What do you guys look for in a man? This is an exercise, don't worry. I do it for every probability class. Okay. Good. What traits do you look for? Loyalty. Good. Is that big? Is it big that you're loyal? Yes. Absolutely. That's what I say. Loyalty. Do you ever find that anymore? I don't know. What else do you look for? Huh? Honesty. Nice. Do you ever find that? Do you really want that? No. I want honesty, but it depends on how honest. I want to always be honest with people. Whenever he has to know when to lie. Yeah. Exactly. Has to be smart. Okay. What else do you look for? Patience. I was about to yell now, so I guess I won't. Patience. You want to get patient? Is that big? What do you look for? I can hear you guys. Has to be intelligent. Is that how you spell intelligent? Just chicken. It's a joke. It's a joke. What else you guys look for? Huh? Has to what? Has to be funny, okay? Has to make you laugh. It's his job. His job to amuse you. All right. What else? Has to be what? Athletic.